I'm Nagier Chambers. I am the owner and editor-in-chief of Big Gold Belt Media. Can be found at biggobelt.com. We're covering entertainment, fandoms, pop culture, all that good stuff.
And you're like seeing stuff before everyone else is, so you know what's good and what's not.
That is right. I am a film critic, film and entertainment journalist. So I do get the opportunities to check out some of those projects, some of those titles that you may be excited for a little bit early. And then once I'm given instruction by the embargo to be able to talk about it, then I'll let you know what I think.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we had a panel this morning. I'm Indeana. I'm the other half. I look like Haley, but I'm not Haley. I'm the other half of CFA, and we're here live from Podcast Movement, which for some reason we keep calling Post-Podcast Movement. And I don't know why, but for months we've been calling it Post-Podcast Movement. And we've been like, hey, are you guys going to Post-Podcast Movement? They're like, what's that?
No
like,
one's
it's this
corrected
big
you?
thing in DC. No one said anything. Anyway, but we're here at the Podcast Movement, and we're at the Blackmagic booth. We got 3 cameras set up.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know, and Haley's finishing off her breakfast and watches us on and is a good cheerleader for us. Thank you for being here, Haley.
Was that sushi she was eating?
No. She had show us what we have, Haley.
Oh, I thought it was sushi for a second. Ooh.
Yeah. So this morning I had a quinoa bowl. Quinoa. So weird getting. I had a quinoa bowl
Take it
this
off.
morning.
Yeah.
Oh, it was on your shirt. Sorry. I had a quinoa bowl. A quinoa hash is what they called it. It is. I expected a few potatoes. There were no potatoes. It is.
Loves potatoes.
It is tricolor quinoa. Well cooked, beautifully cooked. There are carrots in it, which
Quinoa triangles.
carrots for breakfast. Carrots for breakfast is a weird thing that I did break up with a boy for eating once, and now I'm doing it. So
Wow.
sorry about that.
Oh.
Okay, there's excuse me.
We're doing an interview here.
There's also zucchini, which I don't usually eat because I think the texture's trash. And also, it looks like spinach and kale and a fried egg on top. And it's really nice. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, everyone. Applause.
That poor guy got dumped for eating carrots for breakfast. Poor
Have you
guy.
eaten carrots for breakfast? Let's ask the hard-hitting questions here.
You know, I don't vividly recall, but I'm not against it.
Yeah.
You know? Nothing wrong with getting little vegetables in the early morning.
Yeah, you look so good on this one.
Oh,
The other one you look good, but this is like all the depth because you get like a little shadow contrast. This is looking good. You're looking good. All right. So yes, workflow was one of the questions that is hard to answer today. But
Oh.
now that I have you one-on-one, tell me about your podcast workflow because I'm interested to learn.
Yeah, I think it definitely could be ironed out a lot better.
Yeah.
But there is a measure of doing it for so long and the consistency that everybody knows what their job and task is and what their deadlines for each of them are. But essentially outside of the normal scheduling, because that's how we promise our viewers, is that we have a weekly scheduled time that is live unless there's a holiday. And if it is a holiday, we still will air something at that time. We'll just pre-record it and then we'll just make we'll make do that week, because for whatever reason holidays always fall on Thursdays.
Oh, and that's what you've realized.
Yeah.
Because every time you have to schedule something, you're like, well, it's a Thursday. That day.
Yeah, and some of my team members are a little bit more aware of that before I am. So we'll just do the recording before I am. But we do have pre-show meet and chat and discussions about topics for the day. I've tasked that to one person, and they'll always watch the content. So we all have our ideas. One person is the person that sets the show sheet. Then from that's what we kind of frame in terms of what's going to be the topics for the day. That's just what it's going to be. If we have any promotions to run, such as like advertisement, that's also incorporated with that as well too. Or we just block out that advertisement space each week just because something can happen. But also if there is not anything there, we're also promoting that we do have the space available for folks there. But then we go live at the set time. We go live and hour blocks. And after that, I guess is where it gets more interesting. Now, what was said on the panel that it feels good to know that other people do it as well too. Is we try to do as much as the producing live with the lower thirds.
So nice.
Tickers as well too to kind of keep that little engagement.
What is a ticker?
So a ticker is basically, and you've seen it all over the time.
Yeah.
Probably didn't even really realize what it's called.
Yeah.
CNN update, that thing that goes across the bottom.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it. That's
So
the sound it makes in my head.
So yeah, we have that. Sometimes it runs the topic. Sometimes it runs that there's breaking news. We have that as well. But it adds to the show production.
What do you break news about?
It could be anything that could have happened on that day.
Cool.
With again, if we're talking pro wrestling or
Right.
combat sports, we could just talk about I don't know, WrestleMania has been announced to be in Vegas next year.
Got it.
If it was announced today, so WrestleMania 36 will be in Las Vegas
Cool.
next year.
Cool,
Stuff
cool,
like that.
cool.
So it is relevant blurbs there. Sometimes it could be even the question over the topic, so that when the live chat comes in, the live chat can also see that whether they're a mid discussion or just peeping in, peeping out, they can add to it. Live chats can also be inserted into the discussion as well. So we, again, as I always emphasize about the engagement with the viewers, when you get to be a part of a chat, but then not only does your chat become a part of the show, but your chat can also change the direction of the conversation. That small reward for somebody keeps them engaged, keeps them wanting to come back. They know they feel valuable, they feel a part of it, they feel a part of the team. They also may feel like they're podcasting as well too.
Yeah.
So we always prioritize that, but that's also something that's done on the fly, which is why I like live shows, which is something we probably should have talked about. The difference between the live show and a pre-recorded show.
Oh.
About how the engagements are done.
Yeah.
So you enjoy
Tell me. Tell me about it. Tell me what we should have talked about so we cover it here.
Yeah, growing live shows are vital.
Got it.
It's the readiness of the information in the news, but it also because of the participation of your fan base. Yeah, sure. In video format, you have people that will participate in your in the comments below, as we say. But being able to be there on the moment, people take pride in that.
Yeah.
You get comments that people say, "I was the first person to comment." And I never got it. I was like, I get it.
I get it. Take ownership. Control on something. Yeah.
But anyway, talking about back to the workflow. Yeah, so we do that. Once it's done, the video goes live. Just a little bit of post things has to be done with that. We do the graphics beforehand too.
Got it.
Metadata and all the description and all that's already done beforehand. It's already preloaded. Only thing that happens beyond that is the stripping of the audio, and then the audio uploaded to our SoundCloud, our audio hosting platform, which is SoundCloud.
Oh, cool.
And then SoundCloud does the distribution to all of the other ones.
I haven't used SoundCloud for that.
I don't blame you because I might be out of there soon.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not the perfect platform for it?
It works, but they haven't done anything to upgrade their
Got it.
platform in some time.
And can you upload video to SoundCloud?
No.
Got it. So do you only do YouTube and for socials then for a video?
I do. Yes,
Got
that's
it.
right. Well, when we do go live, we do stream to Facebook, X or Twitter, and Twitch.
Yes.
But X does keep the archive of it, but there's not really like a directory for it. You just have to find a tweet that it was on. Twitch does, and Facebook does as well too. But it's still more like you have to find it. There's no like perfect directory for the handling.
Wow. Who was your first advertiser? Are you allowed to say it live?
I am. I can't. So we promoted with independent wrestling companies as well too to help get like the local word out. Cool. But I think the big first advertisement was oh my God, it's gonna slip out of my head. Is it AC Greens? Is that what it's called?
Haley knows that company. AC Greens.
AG Greens. There you go. Yeah, that was like our first big one.
Was that an affiliate link or was that like a payment and affiliate link?
Both.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so that was your entry into it. How did you learn the rates? Just by doing it? Like how much to charge? I feel like that's a big thing. It's like, how do you learn that?
Honestly, that I don't think I still understand it.
Yeah.
Because you hear about really premium prices out there.
Yeah.
And obviously folks probably got bigger and more viewership. But I was going to say this earlier too, that in running video, you also have like two sets of metrics to be able to set forward. Because like audio streams does this. video stream does this.
Yeah,
you know what I
totally.
mean?
And you're like, who am I catering it to?
Yeah, and do you want both? Because we can
together?
yeah,
Added?
you
No,
know?
surprised. Yeah, exactly.
Live,
Yeah.
you know? so of different things. So, and again, through all of that, we really don't know what's considered at least for me, I don't really know what's considered a substantial amount.
Yeah, me neither.
It's kind of one of those things. It's like, help me help you.
Yeah, and like hopefully you're growing that number.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What's one of the biggest mistakes that podcasters make?
Spending too much money
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, investing in too much
Yeah,
gear.
buying your equipment during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Worst mistake for everybody because everything was gouged. It was
Really?
insane.
Wow.
A Logitech camera that was just normally $50 was like $200 because everybody had to work home. And with folks having to confine to working from home also gave people the idea of like, oh, maybe I can podcast now. But I will say like the perception of podcasting changed during that time too, because I laugh about how, and I have a professional broadcaster on my team, and I was telling him about like how what was considered to be a professional broadcaster, the optics of that was in studio. It had, not even just a studio, but you had to be in like the studio, like one of the the big ones and whatever. But because of the pandemic, some of the biggest journalists, talk show hosts, and whoever was doing it from home. In their basement, or in their kitchen, whatever it is, and they had their backdrop with their books or their trophies, whatever it was, and it was considered okay.
Yes.
But the slanders to podcasting at home before that was like, oh, you're no real this or that. You're doing it at home, blah 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 blah.
Which is cool that it brought not down the bar, but it reestablished that we were able to like be good creators without having to go somewhere to do it.
Exactly, and so. Because of the idea now that it was an even playing field, everybody's first idea was like, need the best.
It's my time. Yes.
And if I'm going to do this legitimately now, I need the best. What's the best brand? It's everybody. How many times have you heard that question? Is what's the best?
What's
like,
the
what
best
does that
camera?
mean?
What's the best microphone? The stands.
What does that mean?
Yeah, tripods, all of it. Yeah.
And like even like
nightmare.
Even with having a good camera, you know, good cameras require a lens. And then it comes back to the same question. What's the best lens?
Yeah.
Whatever gets the job done.
Get like a cheap kit lens that's a zoom so that you can fuck around with it.
Yeah, only thing I would strongly suggest, good lighting.
Yeah,
spend the money on the lighting.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
3 lights, 4 lights, whatever, the right bulbs, the right temperature, color, changing, get the right
get
lighting.
Some bicolor panels and soften them.
Yeah.
And add a little contrast.
And then your camera and your lens and you will all be happy.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You can have like, again, your cell phone, you can have.
It'll still look good.
Yeah. I don't want to throw any brands out there, but you can
you gotta sponsor him first before he promotes you.
You can get anybody and anyone, and it will suffice. But I think in the sake of Blackmagic, though, I just had to have this conversation a lot of times. When you do start to really understand your needs in your production, I would very much swear by Blackmagic and their products, because for somebody who's independent and self-funded, to be able to get a camera at about $2,000 to $3,000, that does everything you need.
It has all the outputs you need, inputs. That's big.
Never need for anything.
Yeah.
It's. I don't think there's a better selection.
Yeah.
And I've said it on the record numerous times that having it in certain spaces commands a certain measure of like respect. Folks see it and they just know you. You're
we have that at our studio when we have our cameras up, and they're like, oh
yeah.
And we're like, I didn't know.
You know what I mean? And like it feels good in a way, but it's beneficial to some of the spaces I'm in. But yeah, then you get the compliment of the outcome, and you see it. I don't know how many times I had people ask me, are my backgrounds 3D or are they, green screened or whatever? Cool. And I'm like, no, it's actual.
Yeah,
all this is actual.
we
there's
have that with our studio because we have a rooftop, and sometimes we'll take meetings and we'll be on Zoom and people will be like, is that fake? And we're like, no. And then I get up and walk 10 feet back and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like a fun moment. But I'm going to leave our conversation on Blackmagic products are the best because we're brought here by Blackmagic.
There's no bias. I swear there's no bias in it.
I know.
I just to be completely genuine to it. But I mean, You're not getting a better bang for
Yeah.
your buck.
Yeah.
You're just not.
Hell yeah. Nagier, thank you so much for being on our panel today and for hanging out. Big Gold Belt Media, where do we find you?
BigGoldBeltMedia.com and BigGoldBelt.com. I own both domains.
Hell yeah.
We're smart.
Let's get a third domain in there next time. All right, bye everyone. See you soon.